I'm already sweating like a pig and we've barely even started, so this should be fun, right? So fun. Let's get this ball rolling. Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa and today I'm sharing my current favorites with you guys. So I haven't done a favorites in a while. It's been at least 3 months. It's been a long time. I honestly haven't really accumulated a bunch, a super, huge amount of favorites. Especially during quarantine, I've been not doing my makeup unless I'm gonna be filming or doing something makeup related. So I haven't really gotten a lot of makeup, but I do have a good mix of some skincare, makeup, and some lifestyle things like music and books because I've been really into those. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna share with you today. Hope you enjoy this video. I know I love watching favorites videos, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up. It lets me know that you're enjoying. And if you feel like subscribing to this face right here, I don't know why I said that like that, then please subscribe if you're into weirdness. Let me start with a really unique product. This is the Tatcha The Pearl in Moonlight, and this is super weird. It's basically like an eye cream, but it has a tint. They only have 3 shades. This is the lightest shade. And when I initially bought this, I was like, what the hell? This doesn't really work that well. And I was applying it with my finger and it always applied a little bit patchy. It never really looked good. And a few weeks ago, I started using this with a brush. I was like, you know what? I want to not look like I'm dead during this quarantine, but I also don't want to be applying makeup on my face. So I started using this under my eyes, sometimes as my eye cream, sometimes just on top of what I'd already applied. Holy shit! This really worked. So I just apply it with a fluffy brush all over and then I kind of tap it in with my fingers and it really brightens me up. It's a little bit light for me, but I feel like the medium would have been too dark, so it works well and it really brightens my face up without actually having to wear any makeup. And it's good for me. It does really good things for my under eyes. I've also been applying it every time I wear makeup. I just apply a layer of this and it just makes the concealer go on a lot smoother because this kind of, hydrates my eyes, and also I don't need as much coverage. So this, I don't hear a lot of people talking about this, but it's really, really good and I really enjoy it. It's freaking expensive, just like all Tatcha products, but I've never seen this done anywhere else and I really enjoy it. Next up, I have another skincare product. This is a Herbivore Emerald Facial Oil. I got this in a sample set and I heard Jamie Page raving about this. You guys know I love Jamie Page, but if you're looking for something that will give you all of the glow, then you need to try this out. It is insane how glowy this makes your skin. So this is CBD in it. It really calms your skin down. It's what it's made for. So every time I feel like my skin's very irritated or I feel like there's a lot of bumps on my skin or it's really red, I put this on. It calms my skin down so it's just like a blanket for my skin. It's really soothing and it calms everything down without irritating it even more. It smells amazing and it is a very emollient oil. So if you have drier skin, you're gonna love it. If you have oilier skin, I have combo skin and I like to apply this on days when I'm not gonna be wearing any makeup just to give myself that glow. Boy, does it give a glow. Or at nights. So I wouldn't apply this on days when I'm applying makeup on my face because I feel like that would really kind of mess up with my makeup because I have oilier skin. But if you have dry skin, you're gonna love this. And I know when this is over, I'm gonna want to buy the full size, but it is really good. I've been reaching for it a lot, at least once a week, and it is just so good to my skin. I've never tried anything or any oil that does what this does, and I really, really love it. Up next, I know you guys saw this coming. This is the Bite Beauty Changemaker Supercharged Micellar Foundation. I have raved about this. I've tried it out on a first impressions. I'll link that down below. I have done a full blog post on my thoughts on this, so if you want to know what I really think of this, then go and check that out. This is my favorite foundation I have ever tried. Nothing compares to it. Every time I apply it, I like to apply it with my fingers and then go in with a beauty blender on top. Every time I apply this on my skin, it covers everything really well. It doesn't look heavy, but it just evens my skin, covers everything, layers really well, and it makes my skin look very natural. It doesn't look like I'm wearing any foundation. If you like to wear foundation every day, this doesn't look like you're wearing foundation every day. Or if you want to go more glam, you can build it up and it'll give you a little bit more coverage, but it will never look cakey. It will never look like you're wearing a ton of foundation on your skin, and that just blows my mind. I've never tried anything that works like this. If you're oilier and you're wondering if this is gonna be for you, this gives the skin a satin finish, so you don't have to worry about it being super dewy and super natural. You don't have to worry about that. I would definitely set it. And if you have super dry skin, then the same. You know, this is a satin. It's not going to dry your skin out because it isn't matte. So it just works well for everybody. I've heard so many people rave about this, and it's for good reason because this is like amazing. It's honestly the best foundation I've ever tried. Hands down. Next up, I have the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Dewy Blush Elixir with Superfruits in the shade Gorgeous Peach. This is my blush obsession of the moment. You guys know I'm really into blush, especially cream blushes, and this is kind of like a liquid blush, and it is so cute. Let me swatch it for you. This is a very emollient, like kind of like serumy blush. You can see it right there. First off, I love the shade. Peach is my thing, and I love wearing this on a daily basis when I'm doing super natural makeup, like when I'm not in quarantine. So when I'm wearing super natural makeup, I love to put this on because this is really dewy, so I feel like if I were to go into a super, you know, done up face with a lot of layers of foundation, powder, and other things, this could kind of mess it up because it is very dewy. It doesn't dry down at all, but oh my god, look at it. It makes your skin glow, it gives you a super natural flush, and despite being dewy and kind of like more emollient, it doesn't move around your face, and it lasts a really long time, which is one of the things that I look for in a blush. This is amazing. I've been using it for a few months now, and I am super obsessed with it. It is very affordable, and you get like a huge, like 0.5 fluid ounces, which doesn't sound like a lot, but you truly need the tiniest bit, and this is like a huge bottle. Kind of my favorite part about this is that it's very easy to apply. You can go in with your fingers, with a beauty blender, or with a brush, and it's just gonna apply very evenly and not streaky at all, no matter how much you put on. It's amazing. Okay, I'll stop rambling about it, you get it. Up next, I have the Glossier Pro Tip Eyeliner. Now, Glossier has a lot of great products that I love, and then they have a lot of products that I don't really care for. This is the best eyeliner I've ever used in my life, the best liquid liner ever. The tip is ultra very, very small. It's very easy to be precise. It is a brush tip, which I prefer to a felt tip, and it's just very, very black. It doesn't dry super shiny, but it doesn't go all the way matte. It's kind of like a satin. Honestly, when I got this, I wasn't so sure why, because I was straying away from winged liner. I hadn't used my Trooper Kat Von D tattoo liner in years, so I didn't know why I got this, but the moment that I tried it, I knew this was gonna be the greatest thing ever. Because the tip is super like tiny and it's very flexible, it is the easiest eyeliner you'll ever use. It's the I used to not be good at making wings on my eyes, and this has made my life so much easier. It's very easy to manipulate. If you fuck up, it isn't the easiest to take off, but if you go in with actual makeup remover and take it off, it works perfectly. This lasts really, really long on you. If you're crying, it won't move. If water falls on your face, it won't move. It will only move when you use actual makeup remover on it, which is like my favorite thing ever. This is just so easy to use. It lasts so long. It looks so good, and honestly, oh my god, when I say this is the best eyeliner, like the best liquid liner I've ever used, I am not lying. And if you're a beginner and want to get into doing wings and using liquid liner, I recommend this one. It is hands down the best out there. The best. Last makeup thing is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombing Glass Slipper. When I first saw this announced, I knew I had to have it. It's a clear gloss. It's my clear gloss obsession at the moment. I love this for many reasons. Firstly, Fenty Gloss Bomb formula is one of the best formulas for gloss that there is. It is just so nourishing. Like, it is, whenever you apply this, it's thick, nourishing on your lips. It is a little bit sticky. I wouldn't say it's the stickiest gloss I've ever tried, but it does have a little bit of stick to it so that it doesn't migrate everywhere on your face. And the scent of it is just, it takes me right back to my childhood. I don't know why, but I love it. It's kind of like my drug. A clear gloss is always good to have if you just want to add gloss to any other of your lip colors to change the finish of them. Honestly, my favorite way to wear this is with nothing under it. Maybe just a little bit of lip liner sometimes if I want to look defined, but for the most part I like wearing it alone or at night before I go to bed as kind of like my lip balm. And my lips, I wake up and my lips just feel so nourished and like they just feel so smooth and amazing. And honestly, if you have super dry lips and you haven't found any like lip balm that works for you, gloss bombs could definitely help you out. So yeah, I have endless amounts of clear glosses in my collection, but at the moment I am really loving this one, and I don't think I'll ever stop because it's amazing. And why do I keep holding it like it's my child? Because it is my child. Okay, so now I am going to talk about a hair product. If you guys know me, you know I know nothing about hair. I mean, just look at my hair. I literally just put it back because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my hair ever. And I don't really use a lot of hair products. But a few months ago, R&Co kindly gifted me some shampoos, and I got this little guy as a sample. This is the R&Co High Dive Moisture Plus Shine Cream. Whenever your hair is like towel dried, you just apply it after that, and then you can let it air dry or blow dry it, whatever. And this will just add moisture to your hair, and now I never liked products like this because I feel like they weigh my hair down. I have really fine, like straight hair with no volume whatsoever. And I felt that I wouldn't get, more volume with this. It would just be like, your hair's fucked. But in reality, this has been amazing. First of all, the scent is insanely good. It's so good. I didn't expect to fall in love with this the way that I did, but every time I work it through my hair, it just adds so much moisture. Like, my hair is definitely a little dehydrated because I use a lot of volumizing products, which aren't the most hydrating, but I don't want to weigh my hair down, so this kind of counteracts that. And I've had this sample for a few months, and I honestly apply very little because I have short hair, so that's probably why it's lasted me so long. This is very nourishing on my hair. It makes it feel so nice. Every time it dries, it just feels so beautiful. It's kind of shiny, and honestly, I'm definitely gonna have to pick up the light. I was just about to say life size. I'm gonna be picking up the full size probably because I've never tried anything like this, and my hair really loves it. This is my drug. Moving on from beauty products, I'm going into more lifestyle products. And the first one is a book that I am going to be talking about. Now, I spent 3 months reading this book. This was a hefty one. 1,060 something pages. So, it took me quite a while, and I love reading. And I read kind of fast. So yeah, this is a huge book. Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand. I just started getting into Ayn Rand late last year. I read The Fountainhead, and I started reading this when I was 16, 5 years ago. What the hell? So yeah, when I was 16, my dad recommended the book, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't understand anything. It's too long. I am not going to read this. At 21, I have finished this book. I finished it earlier last month, and honestly, made it into the list of my top 5 books. This is insane. At first, it is kind of boring because this is a huge story. It has a lot of components to it. It is a novel, you guys. And at first, you don't understand how the story could make sense because when you begin this in the first 200 pages, there's already so much happening, and you're like, there's 800 pages more. What the hell is happening? This is an incredible book. It's one of the most entertaining things ever. If you've ever started reading this and you've given up because it's boring at first, yes, it is kind of boring at first. It's very slow, but just take time to appreciate the writing and to appreciate the lessons that are inside this book. This shit is insane. It will change your life. It is just amazing story. It's one of the best books that I've ever read, and you guys, if you haven't read it, you need to. There's a lot you can learn from this book. There's so much great writing, and you will get so attached to the characters, and it's also very entertaining. When you get to the third part is when all of the action goes on, and you're just gonna love it. So if you love to read and you've never read this, I'm telling you, you have to read it right now. It's amazing. I love it. This is gold. Okay, so now I'm moving on to some music favorites. The first album that I want to mention is Yo Hago Lo Que Me Da La Gana by Bad Bunny. Now, okay, I'm not usually into listening to this kind of music, like reggaeton, urban, Latino music, whatever, on my everyday life. I usually just reserve that for when I go partying or whenever I'm working out. But this album really spoke to me, and a few of the songs in it made it into my everyday playlist, and I am obsessed. It's just such a good album. There are 20 songs, and they all slap. They all slap. I just love to dance to them in the car. When you're in the car and one of them comes up, they're so amazing. Two of my favorites are La Santa and Yo Perreo Sola. Obviously, what an anthem, and I cannot wait till I get to leave my house and go to the club and just dance with my friends to this song. It's just, they're so amazing. If you are Latina or Latino and you listen to this kind of music, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not and you don't even speak Spanish, go ahead and listen to it. I was very surprised that I liked a lot of the songs. Usually I'm only like 1 or 2 are great, but I really liked so many. So, Yo Hago Lo Que Me Da La Gana. Love what this shit stands for. I am in. All the way. Amazing. And then the other album that I have been loving since it came out end of March, I think, is Calm by 5 Seconds of Summer. You guys know know if you've been here for a while that I am a huge Five Sauce fan. I love them. I've loved them since I was 14 years old. It's been a long journey, and they came out with this album, 12 songs, amazing songs. I've loved watching them grow album through album. My favorites, I think, are Wildflower and High. Lyrics are great. I love how different all these songs are. They've found their unique sound. A lot of their music is kind of different, but I love it, and I love their songs, and I will forever support them. So if you're into Five Sauce or you just want to listen to some really good music, then go give Calm a chance because it is a great album. Said by me, the music prodigy? I don't know, I'm about to sneeze. Also want to give a really small shout out to some Netflix shows that I've been watching lately. So when I started quarantine, I started watching Grace and Frankie. What a great show. If you're into super like mellow shows where there's not a lot of like boom, drama, mystery and stuff, or it's something you can easily watch, go watch Grace and Frankie. They're fucking hilarious. I love it, and I cannot wait for the next season. And also want to give a small mention to a show that I started watching yesterday upon my sister's recommendation, but I cannot stop, and I'm almost done with it. Outer Banks. Holy shit. Hot guys and a good plot. That's all I'm gonna say. Go watch it. It's amazing. If you have watched it, you know what I'm saying, but if you haven't, trust me, I'm hooked, and I've only been watching it for less than 24 hours. So that is a wrap on my current favorite, you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your current favorites have been. Beauty, lifestyle, anything that you've been loving during quarantine, please let me know. Let's have a chat in the comments section, and maybe you guys have some more, books or series that I can watch because I have a lot of time on my hands. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're into super easy and real makeup and beauty content, please make sure to subscribe. I post weekly, so if you're into content like this, and hand gestures, then make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe out there, take care of yourself and your loved ones, and I will see you in the next one, okay? Bye, everybody. Mwah!